the city of trees. Good smoke, all dope, we keeping it lit. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City, RP Floor Mall. You would think it was the K-House, the city ball. Good dope, everybody is a baker. Pop balloons, rock gold, JJ's for the fish and chicken. Doing 60 up with the roast mission. Look, Buzzamino, if you was running nonsense, I'm a C-ball. From the heights to the ridge. Go party up under the town bridge.
Thursday, no. Lena Bo. Shout out to Kentel. They got some super dope vocals over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, north to the south, east to the west, worldwide, I finally got the man, the legend, the myth. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who's put Sacramento on his back and he running through the lines like Barry Sanders.
Oh, shit.
I have my brother, family. If he's in Egypt, he needs gum. I'm flying it over to him personally. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the GATLIN, a.k.a.
Big shit.
Big shit get, bruh. Man, thank you
So
for
good, man.
blessing us with your presence.
So good.
So let's
man.
get right into it. Because you got some shit that the world needs to hear tonight. And we world premiering it here. So let's go ahead and start in the back a little bit.
Hey, man. We just cooking, man. First off, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure pulling up.
If y'all don't know, the man is tired. The man has been, when you talk about somebody who's about his hustle, this is who y'all need to match it up to, because
We just working.
this man has put, boy,
We just working.
he fresh off the plane from Miami. He an entrepreneur Negro. He clothing specialist. He got your fashion taken care of. If you're feeling some kind of way and you need to be lifted, he got that for you.
Come on.
This man got music that's made for everybody. He's got the respect of all of Cali,
Thank you, sir.
all of the goddamn rest of this island we call the United States.
We working, man.
And because he's here, we loving him in Washington. We loving him in Vegas, Texas, Atlanta, Detroit Boogie. We in the Ukraine, Cape Town, Africa, and Brazil. Brazil, check it out, because when I come over there and we doing these shows, y'all get to see this legend here like y'all ain't never seen him before.
It's all love,
and man, I'm gonna get the slides. I'm gonna have Gap put my outfit together. I had the little shorts, the jeans shorts with the meal shirts and the slides on. I'm gonna be real comfortable with myself.
It's all love, man.
So how does somebody out of what they like to call now South Sac, Iraq,
Yeah.
but you ain't necessarily from Iraq. You from a whole different part. So how does somebody from that area get interested in the music game?
I've been around this shit forever, man. The neighborhood I grew up in was the same neighborhood King Kahali, rest in peace, grew up in.
King.
Marvelous grew up in. I used to ride my bike up and down Sun River, watching Brother Lynch Hung do his thing on Bellini. I just always been around the shit. You know, Sibo, he's Danner like a relative. I just grew up around this shit. All my favorite rappers is from Meadowview. Shouts to BG and Nino Black and Rope Dog. And
You came up
Shady
around all the
Kane.
cats who was big and Sac at one point in time.
Hey,
That
man.
like really that was all the rap in the city.
They had the quality, in my opinion. They had the quality. Shouts to that late '90s era.
Woo.
You know what I mean? That was
Misses so much.
That was a crazy
Good
time.
times.
And not just Sacramento, just the whole NorCal period. You know, you go to Oakland, you got so much shit out in the Bay from Yuck and all that whole era. Too Short. You go to Vallejo, you listening to Dre, and you know, it was just so much going on in that late '90s, that mid '90s, late '90s, early 2000s. That shit was influential to me, man. So, shouts to them, man. Thank you for giving me the energy to be all I can be.
Now, with such great people who were giving you such motivation, you decided to go ahead and put your voice to music.
Yeah. I started out doing spoken word, believe it or not. I was in,
Now, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to go to high school and shit, and didn't have no money and nothing, so I used to do a little spoken word and shit for little Uncle Jer's cookies and then big donuts and Pizza Hut tuckers and shit.
Did not know that Gat was a poet.
Yeah, we did poetry and spoken word and all that shit. I was really in school. I wasn't no dummy. I actually enjoyed school, so I learned, and I was a good reader and writer. I was always in the literature and shit. So when it came to the streets, it was still that other side. We were still gangbanging and doing all that extra shit too. So it just kind of linked one to the other, but just on a more street poetic angle, I guess.
So was it in high school that you kind of like, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rap thing, or was it like you did your schooling and then all of a sudden at high school?
I went to school. I went to school. I didn't graduate. You know what I'm saying? I got my GED when I was in RCCC, but I did go to school. I did pay attention. It was just after school ain't shit to do. We gonna go to school, and then after that we finna go tear some shit up. So that's that Gemini type of shit in me. So
you are 2-3 people up in
there.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But I really honestly didn't start really taking my music seriously, bro, until like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you keep kicking out hits. Your catalog is tremendous.
This shit fresh to me. I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm gonna kick this shit as long as I can, and I'm gonna make other moves, grow other businesses, and study other avenues, and figure out other ways to leave a fucking legacy behind. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So we talk about these different avenues. Let's go ahead and get into meal plan.
Shots to meal plan, the whole meal plan staff. My boy Mammoth over there, he does all the
Mammoth
artwork
is a
for that.
beast.
Mammoth is a fucking beast. Meal plan was actually his. We had another idea, and it just got too crazy with coincidentally other people and beings coming with the shit. So we switched it up, came with the meal plan. He do all the designs. I don't do nothing but put that shit on the clothes and bring it to the world.
Yeah,
and
when I
we
grow
work
up,
together with it. Yeah.
When I grow up and get that good job, I'm gonna have to go see Mammoth because
Mammoth got it going on.
Mammoth deserve every dime he get, but I'm waiting for the sale.
Shouts to Mammoth, man.
Matter of fact, can you get him to come and sit down?
He will. He's telling right here,
Come on, Mammoth. I need you to come slide through, bro, one time. Because I'm a true fan of your work.
Nah, it's love, man. Mammoth, he started off doing like jackets and shit like that. Like that's how I met him. He like hand paint jackets. Like he did a super dope jacket for me. He did one for Lil Darion. He did one for Mr. Fab. He did a picture of Fab's mom on the back of a rest in peace, Fab mom.
Yeah.
He did a fat ass, a super dope picture of her on the jacket. Gave it to Fab. He done did shit for hella people. You know what I mean? And his brand is growing. Shouts to Mammoth, and that's the brains behind Meal Plan.
Okay.
I enjoy pushing that line. We definitely share our ideas. And he do the artwork, and I go find the pieces. I go put them on the right apparel for the street. So it's a good marriage.
Yeah, because you quite dapper in some of them photos on the gram, bro, and the little meal plan looking all smooth and shit.
Yeah, that's all. All the shit. Like I said, he do the artwork, and I figure out where it would go best. So we dabbling in button ups and collared shirts. We're not just doing T-shirts and sweatshirts. We do that. We specialize in that. But even then, like we got a dip dye. We doing dip dyes and bleach dyes and stressing and playing with the fabrics. And I actually went to LA and sourced out a bunch of different leathers for other little pieces. And if you look at my shit, if you have a piece of Meal Plan clothing, the quality is crazy. We got leather patches and we just figuring it out. We ain't perfect. We building, we growing, we getting there. We still troubleshooting, but it's definitely very, very exclusive.
I'm gonna need some larger sizes though, bro. That's my problem. I can't get my shit my size.
You just gotta hit me and say what size it is, man. We do, man. We custom, man. We
dapper.
We dapper down, man. Let me know your size, man. I don't give a fuck if you a 4X1/2. We dapper you up, man. Meal plan. What's your meal plan?
We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that. Now, How'd you even come up with the name Meal Plan? Because it's not like everybody thinks it's spelled. Like, it's way different.
So meal plan, you know how you do your meal preps. You work at, you know, your food prep. You know, your
I'm
meal
on that
prep.
shit now. I'm trying to knock down this apartment complex I built up.
MEAL prep. You know your meal plan. You know your weekly meal prep plan or whatever. So we did a spin on that, and his meal plan, MILL, short for millions. And meal plan. What's your plan to get a million? You know what I mean? What's your meal plan? It could be, you know, rapping. It could be shooting music videos. It could be producing. It could be fucking painting this building. It could be flipping pizzas. Whatever it is that gets you to where you want to get, and you passionate about that, and that's what you love. That's your meal plan. You know what I mean? Bills paid, belly full. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's what it's about. You know, it's about standing on what you love, believing in what it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody detour you. You know, for a million no's, all you need is one fucking yes to get in the door, and keep going. You know what I mean? So whatever it is that you pushing for, whatever you striving for, that's your meal plan.
Okay.
It could be anything. You could be a fucking carpenter. That's your meal plan. That's what got your kids through college. That's your meal plan.
Okay. A lot of thought behind clothing, which is rare these days because you get some bullshit out.
Yeah, we're not just figuring out some cool name and just say, hey, come buy this shit. It's really a lifestyle brand. That's why you don't see my shit all over the place everywhere. I go seasonal. We go to the drawing board and really think about what it is we want to drop. And we do limited pieces, 20 pieces, 30 pieces. If we don't catch it, oh fucking well. You know what I mean? We're not
I've seen the little fire sales. Like, your shit go fast.
Yeah, that shit go fast, you know. So I appreciate everybody that do support. I appreciate everybody that taps in and grabs it when I drop it. They do not hesitate. They do not mind spending their bread. Some of that shit costs a couple dollars, you know what I mean? And it's only because of what we put into it. And when you get it, you see the quality and you like, okay, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. So I appreciate the support, for real.
Okay. Well, let's move on a little bit further because I looked online one day and saw this motherfucking mail truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what is this brother doing with a mail truck? Gatlin took a mail truck? That's federal. Like, he in trouble. Like, I got to go save up my money, go get this brother out. Wait a minute, what's that on the side? Pack Brothers. Seen the video. You got Fab in the video with Pack Brothers? Brother,
Yeah.
how you get into the game of medicinal enjoyment?
It was really because of that video. Shouts out to 4Rex and Kenny Tweed, aka the Mechanics, super producers out of the Bay Area. Pack landed in stores now, shameless plug. All platforms. Shipper, Everybody Can't Go, Weirdos featuring Richie Rich, all doing numbers on YouTube right now. Thank you to everybody that supported that. But yeah, that first video, Shipper, we put a lot into that shit. I was just explaining to my peoples earlier, you know, how a concept can manifest so much other things. That video was literally just a video. We didn't think we was finna start a cannabis company. We didn't think we was finna start a clothing line from it. We just had a conceptual video that was so realistic and so on point and entertaining that shit just started coming from it. You know what I mean? And, you know, shouts to my man OG Aaron, aka Big A, BCG Aaron over there. You know, he saw something in it, and we just been developing ever since. And we are a legal, licensed, black-owned and operated cannabis company out of Sacramento, California. And you know, also from that comes the merch. You know what I mean? We got the Pack Bros line, the t-shirts, hats, all the shit. You see the slides.
I was about to say, I see the slides and
You see all the
everything.
shit. Put that over.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, it's there. You know, Pack Bros, man. Follow us.
It's a no-brainer, really, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Bro, you put it in the mail. You send it off. Like, it's a no-brainer. It was clever as fuck.
I don't do anything.
Well,
Yeah.
it is a legal black-owned business. Now, if he understands what quality needs to be there, it's because he's a legal owner
Yes.
of this business.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to lead at.
Charlie Muscle was in.
Okay, so now you paying homage to a cat who helped me get into the game. through AWOL Records.
Right.
You got a whole album named SIBO.
Well, that was the single. We did the single, and we called it C-Bone.
Shout out to Bolo.
Shouts out to the big homie C-Bone, my father. We did a single featuring Hitter Slim, aka La Rue the Hard Hit. If you from that act, then you know his mama called him La Rue. I'm just fucking around.
That's him, Rue.
Shouts to my dog.
That's him, Rue.
Shouts to my dog Hitter Slim, man. I sent him the record and he was on it like immediately, and he on fire right now. Do the fucking jackhammer, skirt. It's cool. I'm out. He jumped on that record, man. I sent it to Bo. Me and Bo been talking for the past, we talk all the time, and he finally got his West Coast Mafia shit popping, back up and popping. He like, yeah, man, it's up and running, man. I said, bro, I'm about to give you an album, bro. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't. And it ain't even about nothing. It ain't about no money. It ain't about nothing. It's just about, bro, you are SIBO. You are bringing the autopsy. You are the gas chamber, and that's my way of
till the
paying homage.
casket drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an album. Oh, West Coast Mafia open. Here, take this, man. I'm gonna keep on going. But
shout out to the cat who gave us the first Death Row, basically.
come on, man.
Because that's what we were. We was first Death Row.
AWOL camp was crazy.
On run distribution, AWOL music, insane management.
Yeah, shit.
Boy, we was moving.
Who was on that AWOL joint? That was SIBO, Marvelous, La Rue, Pizzo, Dual Committee, Killer Tay, Lil Rick,
Tuna Bug.
who?
You remember Tuna Bug?
Nope.
Tuna Bug, tall, light-skinned cat.
Tuna Bug.
Versus. He's on the,
Looney Coleon.
what is the first album?
Doja. KJ, was that KJ?
Yeah, KJ.
AWOL,
Mississippi.
Man. Mississippi. In the Mississippi Pizzo, about the window,
Yeah.
honey. Humping hot ones in your fucking belly. You're holding on your womb with your coconut jelly. That's that AWOL shit, man. What else? What we talking about?
He was nutty, bruh.
Yeah.
Like all the names of the label fit.
Shouts to the whole AWOL.
But
man.
it was business above everything else, though.
That was AWOL. That's what I'm saying. That 90, that push, that was amazing for me. You know what I mean? Listening to the shit that E40 was putting out in the Bay, and even with Lynch, even with the shit Lynch was doing, that Loaded album, that's top 5 for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, and I don't give that shit was hard. Yeah, Roof Dog, Shitty Crucifino album, Marvin Mitchell and May,
Well, you
Living in
taking
the
them back.
Strange. Marvin Mitchell and May, Living in the Strange. Gangsta Dre, Sitting on the Edge of the Curve. Was that Inner City Poet?
Yep.
Yeah. Looney Coleon, $1 Million Words, $1 Million. Killer Tay, Mr. Mafioso, Marvelous, Fearless, and Wicked, and Just Marvelous, and Ghetto Blues. God damn, Marvin Jean. You feel me? King Kahali.
Still kicking shit out.
You feel me? King Kahali, Mind Candy, all that.
Lil Marv. I remember seeing Lil Marvelous grow up.
Lil Marv kicking up dust right now, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It really is. It really is.
So that's why I had to do a song for the whole Sacramento, man.
Now, let's go ahead and get into that, seeing how you want to just slide right into it. So, we got this motherfucking song, which is a city anthem.
Yeah.
What was your motivation behind getting behind and doing something like this?
Man, I just, I'm still a fan of music. So I'm tuning in, and I'm going to keep it all the way 100, man. I'm watching what this nigga, what fucking Showbanger did for Frisco, and I'm like, bro,
The homie Showy.
man, Showy put on with that filthy record, and not trying to say I'm taking from it. I'm just saying, bro, like, why we don't got that out here? You know what I mean? Like, you look at Atlanta, bro. I was just watching the fucking UGK fucking play international. They had the whole Atlanta in that motherfucker.
Yep.
You feel me? I'm like, damn, bro, Sacramento do not do that. We do not do that shit, bro. It's on somebody. It's a op. It's a funk. It's a fuck him. It's a fuck her. It's a that's not. That shit is. We gotta come together, bro. We are a highly sought out region right now. We are a highly sought out fucking city. 916, 20916, Dr. Modesto. They kicking up so much fucking dirt right now, bro.
Yeah.
So I just feel like Sacramento needed that anthem, bro. I feel like Sacramento needed its own fucking anthem, bro. Some shit that we can slap 10 years from now, 20 years from now, go back to it and be like, boy, he was talking that shit. So that's what this is about, man. Tree City is for the city, man.
Now, for those of you who don't know, it's going to be in rotation here.
Yeah. So tune in.
Please, DJs, check this out. We need to get this man on top of the mountain. He don't need to be in the middle or close to the top. He needs to be on top of the mountain putting the flag down. If you need the music, I got the motherfucking DJ pack.
I'm sending the pack out.
I got it all for you. I got
Pack
the
those.
acapella, the instrumental, the dirty, the clean, the walk-ups. I got it all. Set for when you put it in there. It's already ready for you to go. Holla at me.
DJ pack.
It's hyperadio@gmail.com. Get at me. I'm going to send it to you fast.
Immediately.
Now, we all know how Facebook, Instagram, and everybody else hate on us because we play music. This is the actual artist who owns this song. So I'm going to play this motherfucking track, and I'm going to go ahead when they hit me talking about us being blocked, I'm going to go ahead and say, no, the artist was sitting there with me, like I always do. Stop hating on me, Graham. Let's go ahead and get into this real quick.
Hey, I own the rights to this music.
Please.
And
let it
Racimo do
slide.
too. Shout out to Racimo.
Shout out to
producer.
Racimo.
It's my dog. This shit.
I was going to ask that. Racimo, you did this?
Racimo did that.
You ain't tight, nigga.
Me and Racimo working on some shit right now, y'all. So get ready.
For y'all who don't know, behind all these cameras that you see us on is some other cameras that, all these cameras added up don't
Big
add
boys.
up to that one.
Big boys.
Yeah, it's real grown man shit going on with the camera work up in here because there's a video come out to this. Now, well, let's go ahead and hear this first because I got some questions about the song afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and get into Tree City.
916, stand up. Muscle movement.
Massimo, you ain't shit.
Boy Gilly, what's up, Scro? Yeah.
Nigga, I'm from Tree City. Yeah. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. Northern California, live in the city of trees. Good smoke, all dope, keeping it lit. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. P4 Mall. You would think it was the K-House, the city ball. Good doty, everybody is a baker. Bout blues, rock gold, grand pacer. Ay, it's JJ's for the fish and chicken. Doing 60 up form with the roast missing. Look, word to my buzzin' Nino. If you was round in 9-7, you know was C-Ball. From the heights to the ridge. Boat party up under the town page. Broadway for the car shows. Thursday momos. Friday momos. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. We flying V's. Northern California, live in the city of trees. Good smoke, all dope, we keeping it lit. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. No Kings, purple on the Fox body. 09 time, I keep a case of hard copies. We make waves for the city. Rickwood gon' run you like tree fitty. Out to the east to get this package off. Grab a bottle of Douce from the liquor law. It's a flat rate box shorty. What you think we doing out of bitch? We transporting 916. A city on the map. Trendsetters. This that rap. Bellini, Grand, Farron, Hurley. Get it to the post office early. Look. Tree City. Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City. So big shit.
Back over the Yeezy at 360. Two tall stars going up through the city. 916, A section, get it lit.
Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from
Easy to pack the spin of that golden one. Welcome to Sacramento, out here we get it done. 916, A section, get it lit.
Round here, we ain't worried about shit. Nigga, I'm from Tree City.
about shit.
Bruh. First of all, if that ain't an anthem for the city, I don't know what is. Like, it's real. Like, for real. Like,
That's for the city, man.
Zach,
That's for Zach.
pay
man.
attention. This
That's
shit
for
is
y'all.
real.
That's for y'all.
And this man really did it. Now, as great as a song as this is, it deserves a little bit more shine.
We
Are
gonna
you going to
do
do
what
a
we gotta
remix to this?
Yeah. We working on a remix. We working on a remix. I don't know who I'm going to get on it yet. There are some people that have been beating me up to make sure I get them on there. And you know, it's the thing about this record is it's gonna be infectious, man. Like I feel like it's gonna look at Charlie Muscle ain't said Charlie Muscle.
Oh, you already know Charlie.
Muscle been on my neck.
Oh, bruh. You might as well just go ahead and pencil him in, because he ain't gonna get up off the gas. He ain't getting off the gas for nothing.
Listen, Muscle been on my neck.
Charlie,
before
come
he
sit down
even-
with me, bruh.
Muscle been on my neck before he even heard the song. They got dibs on the remix. So I'm just saying.
Charlie knew.
So you got to understand the caliber of what's to come on the remix. Should somebody of a Charlie Muscle caliber, great, and Muscle is one of them dudes, man.
Muscle is a
one of them
beast.
dudes. So it's like remix, man. It's tough. You know what I mean? It's still tough because you want to put the right people, but who's to say because you don't choose one person or the other person that it's the wrong thing. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make it infectious to where it doesn't have to be one remix. Or we just do like some fucking all in the same gang shit, and I just put 20 people on that bitch, and we just, you know, like I don't know yet, but I know that we're gonna have to do
This
something.
song gonna be longer than Freaky Tales.
Man, something. We're gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? So, shouts to everybody inquiring. Shouts to everybody putting dibs in for their favorite artists. I totally appreciate it, and just understand that I do recognize everybody in my city.
I don't know, you might have to
know
do
what
an
I mean?
OG and young rookie mix on
Something
this
like
shit.
we gotta figure out how to do it.
Because there's a lot of
because,
young heat in
you know
this
what I mean?
motherfucking city too.
Yeah, like some type of cipher, some type of, I don't know, man. You know, and I don't got the TikToks or the snaps, so I can't do none of them kind of challenges or nothing like that.
I'm not getting
But
that.
but I definitely need, man, all outlets to pump this shit. The bigger we can make this shit, that's the more light that we shine on our city. We're going crazy with the videography, the cinematography. Shouts to my man Joe Shoots. He out there doing his goddamn thing. Andrew over there with that motherfucking drone. He got some of the craziest drone shots today. We've been working all day. We've been at this shit all day. And it don't stop. This is just the first. You know what I
You
mean?
said that like we supposed to feel bad for you, Mr. Quality Man.
I be tired, bro.
I get it.
I'm
But
tired,
everything
bro.
you send me
He
early,
tired,
and I
boss.
appreciate the early shots. I'll be like, God damn, this motherfucker is next level.
He tired, boss.
That's all right. You sleep.
tired.
You sleep when yeah, never.
Yeah. You know,
I ain't slept yet, so
it's all good. When we leave here, we finna go do some more shooting.
I get it. It's what
It's
it
not
is.
over.
But we need the city that we walk in to show support, like the city outside of here shows.
Come on.
We've been asking, begging, trying to figure out what it is, what it takes, and we can't find an answer.
I don't understand how you could watch your hometown do amazing things and you don't speak up or help push and I'm not speaking for me, I'm just speaking in general.
In general.
I see it all over. But y'all be under like Jay-Z or you know, y'all be under y'all be under Lil Durk's photo talking about happy birthday. That nigga don't even know
Don't
you.
even know you.
You know,
And if you
don't
walked up
say-
and
I
smacked
don't
him-
understand it.
If you walked up and smacked him, he would have to look at you confused, like, "Who the fuck are you?" Before he shoot your
I
ass.
never understood that. I never understood how you could watch your city do so many great things and you don't give them kudos, but you can't wait to post what Lil Baby got on. You know what I mean? Like
He
I
posted
I
everything
just-
else that
I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's
it is what it is. Now, during the time that we lost our brother, King Kahali,
Yeah.
we sat down. We came up with kind of a movement situation.
Yeah.
Explain to the people a little bit about that movement and how it's moving forward now.
Well, you know, same time, you know, bro passed away. I mean, it's always been crazy in our streets, you know what I mean?
Politics is crazy.
Yeah,
here.
you know, we lost a lot of, you know, political artists, you know what I mean, before their time, young kids, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no names. If you know about these streets, you know about the streets. And I'm just like kind of over it. You know what I mean? And you know, we watch these videos. Every bar is a op. Every bar is a this. Every bar is a I fucked your bitch. I did that. I like to rap. I like to listen to rap. So, you know, I just told myself, me personally, you know, I can't. If I'm tired of the shit, I can't. You know, condone or contribute to that shit no more. So I just stopped making music like that. You know what I mean? I stopped making, you know, music about destroying and just got on some building shit. And we just been building ever since. You know what I mean? We ain't doing no killing. We ain't doing no diss records. We're not doing none of that, man. We making music. Like, we making real music. We talking about real shit. And if it just so happens that there is a tragedy in the record, it won't be because I hate my brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just want to build. You feel what I'm saying? And we did the Stoner. You know, the latest project was first. It was the Pac Landed album. Then we did the Stoner Jacket EP produced by Cosmo. We got a couple singles out. Now this is the corner that we've been in. We just gonna put on for the city. And then the album that I got coming after this, it's just gonna be so crazy. Like, not one person was harmed on the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just challenging motherfuckers to do that. Be that, bro. And you know, I'm not doing no music with nobody. If you send me a record that we talking about destroying our people, I'm sending it back. I'm not accepting no money from nobody that want to talk that type of shit. I just want to build. You know what I mean?
And that's huge for somebody to make that stand, because you basically taking money out your pocket by sending it back.
No, I ain't. You know why? Because half these verses that these niggas send me and what I charge them, it be love because you from my city. But as that quality of music died down, the type of music that's coming my way, and plus I made myself a little bit more inaccessible. In other words, I raised the price.
Yeah, you did. That's the way you do it. That's how you shake it.
Yeah, in other words, I raised the price. So that means if you really making dope music and you not destroying, and you got that and you get past that tier and you got the coin, then that schedule fills up like that. Kind of like videography. My boy Drew was just telling me, man, I reached the cap, man. Sacramento don't want to spend this kind of money. I had to make myself a little more inaccessible, expand my shit to a bigger audience, and that abundance fills up. And then in a minute that we gonna hit that cap. In a minute it's gonna be like, damn, what do I do next? You know, we gotta raise the bar. We gotta, as long as we continue to, and it sucks to sound like that because we want to remain accessible, but as long as we carry ourselves as inaccessible for A, B, C, D, and E reasons, our quality of work is gonna shine so motherfucking bright.
And this has been a message from Professor GATLIN.
Free game.
Y'all need to pay attention. This shit is
free game.
He's telling you it's free game.
It's real. I'm just being honest. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with love. Ain't nothing wrong with getting along with a motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey man, you dope. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey man, you raw. Not saying you gotta fuck with everybody, but just because I don't fuck with you don't mean I hate you, and don't mean I don't, you know what I mean? We just go in different ways. So we just got to learn to grow together, man. We got to learn to appreciate this culture,
there's other
man.
cities who do that.
This culture real, bro. Like I said, I'm watching UGK, and that video is 25 years old, right? But I'm watching the video, and everybody's in it.
Everybody who was anybody in the A.
Everybody. From the videographer, which is Brian Barber. And ain't he from?
He's originally from here.
Boom. So you got Brian Barber shooting the video, and then you got Outkast, UGK, fucking Goody Mob, and everybody in between, the comedians, the bitches. It was just like a whole, how do you get all them people in one video and everybody is fucking with each other?
Phone call, we shooting this video today.
You do that shit in Sacramento, if it's 50 motherfuckers, they all from the same hood.
If it's 50.
We ain't branching out and reaching out to our peoples, man, and I think that's what we need to do. So,
okay, well,
reach out, grow, make some dope music.
The guy that's splitting the Red Sea, he's splitting the waters. Man. Everybody, we got to meet in the middle.
I'm over it, bro. I'm grown as fuck. I'm trying to go home every night, bro. Man. I don't got no enemies. I ain't got no problems with nobody. Man. We just went to every section of Sacramento today by ourselves. And then nobody stopped and say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna stop and say nothing. Why? Because our hearts is pure, bro. We doing this shit for the city, bro. We ain't. I'm not coming to your hood to shoot a music video with a gun out and saying, look at me and that. I'm coming out to to
That's not
highlight
art.
the beauty of your
That's not
motherfucking
art.
section.
Pulling the
So,
gun and
that's what we
20
doing.
motherfuckers behind you on the street
Yeah.
in front of your house.
Yeah,
That's not art.
That's out. And then you're stupid enough to do the shit and you ain't even got your address blurred out.
Again, this is a message from Professor Gatlin. Free game
At
for
least
you
blur the
ignorant
address,
motherfuckers.
man.
Blur the address, blur the license plate on that broke ass Honda you listen in
Right.
front of the house. Come on, man. Y'all got to put some thought in this shit.
Blur
That's what
the
it is.
address.
Like, you
Blur the
motherfuckers is already geniuses
Drew
for
over
being
there
able to do
dying.
this.
He know exactly what I'm
For
talking
being able to
about.
do this music the way you do, you already a genius. But come on, let's think a little bit further.
I just love what I do, man.
Might as well just
I
put up
don't
a sign in the
know,
middle of
you
the video.
know,
Come see me in my house.
I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, man. You know, listen, man. We've been on all day, man. I think this is the break, and from here, you know, we kind of needed this quick little sit down. So I'm glad you had me on. man.
I'm glad you finally took the time to finally come sit down. Y'all don't even know.
You saying finally like I ain't never been here before.
I'm setting up for the next time. Let me be greedy right now, bruh. Damn. Professor Gatlin?
Listen, this water is the first full bottle of cold water I drank all day.
You tripping.
Bruh, as soon as we get the water, the shit is warm, bro. It was hot outside, bro. I'm telling you, it was working. And you drink the water, you just see it steam off your body just immediately. Like, we just thirsty.
Well, I'll be
all
sure to
fucking
give you
day.
another bottle of water on your
Jesus
exit.
Christ. Y'all seen how I just drank that bottle of water?
I just gave him the bottle of water. He faded, bro. Like, it was crazy, but you
It's
know.
good, man.
But
It's good.
hey, man, like the way you thinking, the way you moving, you know, here, there, this business, that business, the music game, how you setting a certain standard, your quality. I hope it's infectious to others
I hope so too, bro.
because it's like you
But
said.
even if it don't, I'm content with knowing that when it's all said and done with me, the energy was pure. No matter when you tap in, dang, that nigga was pure with his shit from cutthroat solitaire all the way through. That nigga I never switched up. I never switched up my motives. I always stood on everything I did. So, you know, I'm content.
Now, I know Pops,
Yeah.
so I know a lot of this knowledge
Shouts to
is
senior.
coming from Pops.
Shouts to senior.
Now we've all before he left us, we all got in trouble.
Yeah.
I got cussed out, hadn't been to the house yet. You got cussed out, being late, tired to the video.
Yeah.
Where do you think the game would be now if bro was still here?
Man, Doe, he gave me so much homework that you know, it was crazy. It was so crazy. And like I said, that last video shoot I was late to, he chewed me the fuck out. Like, you know, he don't care about no excuses.
None.
I'm like, bro, and it was crazy because that was the last video shoot that I had to shoot that week. We shot that on a Sunday. That whole week, I think I shot like 8 videos that week, bro. He was the last. I shot 8 videos in like 7 days. So that means at one point I shot 2 videos in a day. Like, and I was tired as fuck, bro. And I got over there to him late as fuck. Woke up late, almost didn't go. And I get
real
to him
bad.
like, bro, my bad, bro. I'm tired of shit, bro. I had to do all this shit today. He said that ain't got shit to do with me. And
That sound like him.
that was it. That's all I heard. And from there it was yeah, and you know, we went and smoked and sat down and he gave me that assignment, that Insurgents project.
Which
And-
is fire.
and, you know, that's on YouTube. That's a wormhole project, meaning you gotta search that motherfucker. That's on YouTube right now. Crazy records on there. Malcolm versus Martin, Black Supremacy, 1,000 Enemies, The Hate You Gave Us, and what's the other record? Sticks and Ladders. So that was what I was supposed to give to him the same day he passed away. You know what I mean? And it fucked me up. At the same time, I'm pushing Elder Creek Market.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we shot a movie to that shit. I got the whole shit in my archives. I couldn't even fucking release it. Like it threw me all the way off. You know what I mean? I had to regain my balance, and when I regained my balance, I realized, bro, that we got to keep this torch going. So, if he was still here, you know, I would hope that he would, you know, let me know that I'm doing it the right way, which he always did. And if I was doing it the wrong way, he would let me know that as well. But I think he's smiling, especially what we're doing and what his son is doing, and you know what I mean. You know the
Shout
grind
out
that we're
Zay.
doing. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Doughy Day
X.
coming up. Harlow's.
Now, this time, every fucking body. Can we
It'll be
feel Harlow's?
Right.
Come on, Sacramento. Stand up. Support. Show the fuck out. Show the fuck up.
Shouts to my 707 peoples, man. Ice Me's, Kaboo.
Now, please let the people know if they want quality in their life, how to get a hold of you, and what it's going to take.
I ain't
get
hard to
yourself.
find, man. My name is the same on every platform. The GATLIN. THE. GATLIN like the motherfucking Gatling gun, man. I'm Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. It's all the same, man. I ain't got different names on all my shit. Hit me. I talk back. Reach out. I respond. You know, I'm not that dude. I ain't got no people that you can talk to get to me. You talking straight to me. And let's get to work, man. Just make sure it's some dope. If you need producers, I got a whole batch of super friends on deck. Got a Lacia track. If you need studios, I know a whole batch of engineers. Got a Lacia shit. If you need videos, I got a whole squad that'll hook you up on that too. So we do everything over. I don't, but I have friends that do. So
This man is sharing well.
so just hit me up. I send them your way. I don't do no middleman shit. Whatever the fuck y'all talk about is what y'all talk about, and y'all go from there, man. You know, I'm supporting. That's what it is.
Well, bruh, you always know you got a key to the house here, bruh. So
Thank you.
anytime you want to talk about something, play something, just slide through and just kick it.
You see what
Doors
we
always
doing,
open to you,
man.
man. So
We campaigning.
this has been West Coast Wednesdays. This is Hype Radio. I'm your man, Shadow. This man got to get to work. I'm going to go ahead and let him slide out. But make sure y'all tune in because the man is on rotation. He ain't got just the one song. The discography is
music.
crazy.
We got some
The
music.
library is huge. Congress, we got the GATLIN. This is what it is. So make sure y'all tune in every time. I'm going to get up out of here.
Hype Radio.